Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back for some more Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. And this is Mission 6 on Lady and Trish's campaign. And anyway, we're moving along, um, getting there. So I think I'm going to start trying to get these videos uploaded a little bit more frequently. Um, but my days off were in the middle of the week this week, so I don't tend to make gameplay videos when I have my boy because I'd rather spend time with him, obviously. And then when he's sleeping, I don't want to be making noise because I live in a shoebox. But so I try to do. That's usually when I do like cover songs or original music or things like that. Um, Throw them together while he's sleeping and upload them at night. So I'm gonna try to get. Maybe I'm just gonna like bump Devil May Cry up to like as often as possible, but not have it interfere with my other videos. Like maybe on Mondays there'll be a Skyrim and a Devil May Cry video. I don't know. We'll see. Interestingly enough, something I had kind of mentioned in my Skyrim video. Well, I shouldn't say kind of mentioned. It's a big topic in the Skyrim video. I saw a tweet from a YouTuber that I follow that basically she was lamenting the fact that her channel doesn't grow as fast as like a channel where people are playing like whatever the hot new thing is at the moment. And it kind of sparked some interesting conversation with her and some other people, and I chimed in a little bit here and there. But basically, what it boils down to, in my stance on the whole thing, is I would rather watch YouTubers who are doing what they're doing and having fun. It doesn't matter to me if they're playing the latest release or something that's 10 years old. Chances are, if it's a game I like or have played in the past and really enjoyed, I'm going to watch them. If it's a game that I don't like or a new game that I don't like or don't want spoiled, I'm not going to watch the videos. But at the end of the day, what it really comes down to for me is the content needs to feel natural and not forced. And oh, fuck. I forgot about this part. Maybe we'll skip all this. Generally, the easiest way to get through this is just watch the pattern of the die and then strike it when it's on the number before the number you want, and it'll land on the number you want. So we skip that because I swung a little earlier or late a couple times, and I'm not used to the slowness of Lady's rocket launcher swing when she uses Kalina Ann for melee, so we just cut all that out. Kind of drags on for a little bit. But anyways, we're at the Agnes fight? Well, we're not really fighting Agnes, we're just trying to break the window to his laboratory. And interestingly enough, I want to come through here, and I don't know what they mean, but supposedly one of the developers tweeted or put a message on Reddit or something that said that if you come through here in their special mode with Virgil, you will find some interesting little visual cues and some audio and stuff. They said to turn off the background music but leave the sound effects on. So I'm going to have to hurry up and get through Virgil's stuff on the side and see what they're talking about, because, well, I really would like to know what they mean by special mode. I'm not quite sure what they mean there, but this isn't a hard fight. It's a little... Fuck. It's a little different than doing it with Nero. I mean, with Nero, you got the Devil Bringer. You just lock on to whatever you want to hit, or whatever you want to grab and throw it. I forget what these dudes are called. But it just feels... I mean, mechanically, it's the same as Nero's fight, but it feels different. And there's nothing down here. Anyways, going back to what I was saying before we got to the die roll section. I would rather watch YouTubers that have fun doing what they do and are enjoying what they do. And this ties a lot into what I was saying in the Skyrim video about a prominent YouTuber doing a playthrough of Crash Bandicoot. If it's clear that they're not having fun or enjoying themselves, or it feels forced, I immediately lose interest. Sometimes it's interesting to watch some of these train wrecks, though. But for the most part, some people, the personality is interesting enough that I don't care what they're playing. I'll watch their content, but it like I said, it just has to come across as being real, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that feels that way. But I mean, I would rather have the interactions I do with the handful of subscribers that I do, as opposed to faking content and faking my behavior and screaming like an idiot at whatever horror game has come out or playing whatever popular AAA game is hot at the moment just to get subscribers and things like that. I completely skipped Arkham Knight to play this, which I'm glad I did because I would have got Arkham Knight on PC, and we know what a clusterfuck that turned into. But I also was very much against the way they were pushing the pre-order DLC and the season pass and all that, which ironically they took Arkham Knight off of Steam, but you can still buy the season pass. You just don't have a game to play it, and you might not have a game to play it with until September, according to a leaked email that was sent to EB Games in Australia. And of course, now my neighbors are cutting grass. Hopefully that doesn't come over the microphone. But I want that orb. But I mean, for the most part, I've never really played outside of Borderlands the pre-sequel, I've never played whatever game happens to be the newest release at the time on my channel. I mean, some Mortal Kombat videos here and there, and maybe a couple other things, but I'm usually generally a step behind what's out, mainly because I'm cheap. And I have a hard, and nowadays too, I mean, so many games come out fucking broken and glitchy and shit on release day. It's just an exercise in frustration trying to play the games that there's no point in even trying to play them on day one anymore. At least I don't think so. I'm quickly finding out those dudes, they're pains in the asses when you're playing as Lady. She's really sickeningly overpowered, but her offensive strengths quickly dwindle. I can't talk. Quickly dwindle when people or when the enemies get within range, and it just or get close to you, I guess I should say, and it doesn't turn out very well sometimes. Those guys I seem to be struggling with the most. And part of the problem, your most damaging offensive capabilities root you in place. So they kind of have the advantage because they're fucking fast. But that's one thing that's really cool about this special edition, though, with the additional characters, is they all play sort of the same in some aspects, but Trish doesn't have a full arsenal available to her right off the bat. You don't have the different weapons to switch between. Essentially with Trish, you open up more moves the higher you get your style meter, which I think is kind of a cool way to do it. And then with Lady, obviously your biggest strength is your guns, because you have basically no melee options compared to the other characters. And then I guess Virgil's basically Dante to an extent and Nero, but you know, with the concentration mechanic, he's got a nice little twist in there. But they're all different enough to make it feel fresh, which is probably the most welcoming thing about having all these additional characters. I mean, it'd really suck if they had all these extra people in the game and they all played exactly the fucking same. And so far, I'm having fun with it. I mean, maybe I probably could have experimented with Lady a little bit on a slightly easier difficulty. Well, I guess actually there's only one difficulty below Demon Hunter right off the bat. But yeah, I'm making it through. Just not as probably as efficiently as I could if I spent some time really getting to learn the intricacies and strengths and weaknesses of all the enemies that you encounter with her. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I think that's the... We're almost at the end of this mission, I believe, too. We'll get out of here and then we'll head to the forest, which is probably my favorite area in the game. Or at least it was. Going through there with Dante was fucking badass. Oops, kind of fucked that up. Eventually, I'm probably not going to give two shits and a fuck about collecting orbs, but I'd like to get as many power-ups as I can, just in case. I haven't used any yet, but I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. And I don't know if it's just because I haven't played this game in so long, or if the navigation wasn't really that great in this game or not, but I forget where I need to go more often than I remember doing in past games. I mean, I know I need to get to the forest, but I can't remember which way I gotta go to get there. Pretty sure it's not that way. Maybe I do go through the... this door? I feel like an idiot now because I can't remember where to go. But I don't want to cut this stuff out in case people haven't played this and they forget where to go, so... Yeah, I think I'm on the right track, because this shouldn't take me around, and actually it probably would have been shorter for me to go through the other door, but this should take me back around to the back of the castle where the bridge extended. So I think, yeah, I think this is the way I need to go. Kind of sacrificed taking a hit there just so I could get him with that shot, but... Oh! Forgot about that. I like that. Motherfucker. This might not end well. That's not as effective as I'd like it to be. It's cool looking. Now that, on the other hand, alright, yeah, we're on the right track. We'll come around. I kind of took the long way, I think, to get here. I can't, nope. Actually, either way probably would have been about the same distance. Yeah. Alright, cool. We're on the right track now. I would say maybe one of the biggest downfalls about this game, other than the backtracking, is that some of the level design is ho hum. But I would say combat-wise, this is probably one of the better ones. It's definitely better than 2. 3 is probably the best. And then maybe this one and 1. I don't know. It's been a while since I played 1. I'd say Dante feels the best in this one, being able to instantly switch between his styles the way you do. Alright, that's the end. So, we're going to wrap this video up here, and I'll maybe continue on with my thoughts in the next one. But like always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.